Welcome to Mat Chat. My name is Eric McDowell. I'm here in Dover, Delaware today at Delaware Combat Sports. I'm here with Ronnie Wiest. And Ronnie, what's your official title here?
I think my official title is professor, but Ronnie's fine, coach is fine. Yeah.
Could you explain to us a little bit about your background?
Okay. Well, I'll be 47 this year. I started wrestling when I was elementary school. I wrestled through elementary school, junior high, high school, and even into college. And then after college, this was back in the early 90s, jiu-jitsu didn't exist in the U.S. as much as you would think. So I went for 5, 6, 7 years, not a whole lot going on. Around 97, 98, we started hearing about jiu-jitsu through just kind of word of mouth, the back pages of magazines, things like that. And it was funny because, it's hard for the young guys to believe this, but there wasn't internet back then. We didn't have that. Everything was word of mouth. Matter of fact, we had heard about the UFC. We've heard about Hoist, fighting in the UFC. Now, of course, that was in 93, 94, 95, 96. But it still took forever for information to funnel down to us, But around 97, I think around December or January 98, something like that, we found out about a place in Philadelphia that was training jiu-jitsu. And me being a wrestler, and that's what I wanted to get back. And so my buddies and I, we drove up to Philadelphia and we learned about it, and I was hooked ever since.
That's great.
Yeah, that was the jiu-jitsu side of it. I've been doing jiu-jitsu ever since, about 98 to almost 20 years now.
That's good.
Yeah.
So I understand that you've done some MMA competition in your past.
Yeah. I always enjoyed fighting. But yeah, so around early 2000, started doing some mixed martial arts, and I decided I really enjoyed that. And I had some friends down in North Carolina that had a lot of experience in it. And, the opportunity came up, and I did a couple of amateur fights. And then the opportunity to do a professional fight was presented to me. I took that, and I fought professional for many years after that.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Yeah, that was fun.
Well, it's obvious in this interaction with you that you have a passion for self-defense.
I absolutely do.
Where did that passion come from?
Well, strangely enough, I haven't always been the most well-behaved child. I unfortunately, I'm not proud of it, but as a kid, I was an only child. My parents moved me around from town to town to town as their jobs changed, and you got a lot of fights, and some I did well in, and some I didn't do very well in them, and that carried on, and then when I was 21, I actually got into an altercation with some not so nice guys. Ended up getting shot, and I got stabbed, and I got beat pretty badly, and survived it. But I looked back at that, and I often refer back. What did I do right? What did I do wrong? And what could I have done better had I had some legitimate self-defense training? And I refer back to that. I was lucky to survive that, but many people wouldn't have been. So my passion is always make sure that the people that want to, they have the opportunity here to learn what to do and what not to do, things like that. So that's where my passion kind of stems from.
That's good.
Yeah.